Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to share with you how I do my albondigas en caldo, which is a Mexican meatball soup. And I'm just going to try to go over step by step with you guys for this recipe here. So here I have about, you could use 1.5 to 2 pounds of ground beef. And I am using the 1 cup of white rice, and it's raw, it's not cooked, and 2 eggs. And for my ingredients, I do have 1 tablespoon of the 5M of dry cilantro and 1.5 tablespoon of the dried oregano and 1 tablespoon 5M for garlic powder and 1 tablespoon of the 60 ml of parsley. And I am adding some black pepper as well. And here I do have some Knorr. You can add salt if you want to, but for my sauce I will be adding the Knorr. So I'm going to add a pinch of salt to my meat. So if you guys would like to keep on watching how I prepare this recipe, make sure you stay for the full video, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and like always, subscribe to my channel for more recipes. So let's get started. Okay, now that we marinated our meat, I'm going to leave it there for maybe a minute while I start showing you my veggies, what I will be adding to my soup. Okay, so for your veggies, I will be adding some carrots. If you have the whole long carrots, you can add at least 2 to 3 carrots. It's up to you. I'm using these baby carrots because they are faster to cook and they're more like kind of like more tender. So I'll be using these. And I do have 1 of the calabacita. You could use squash. It's up to you if you want to use 1 or 2. And I am using 3 potatoes. So I will be peeling my potatoes and chopping my calabacita into pieces as well as the potatoes. So that's going to be my next step. So keep on watching. guys, so now for this step is to do your tomato sauce, which is going to be the caldo for your meatballs. So I do have 2 tomatoes here, and I cut them up in 4 pieces. So there you have them, and 1 or 2 garlics cloves, and I chopped them up really good. And I did have at least maybe 1/2 or 1/3 of the onion, and I chopped them up in pieces, not like small pieces, but I just chopped them up because we are going to add all of this to our blender. So let's get started with that. So I am adding at least 1/3 of a cup of water. Now we're going to blend. So just a quick reminder, I am doing this raw because eventually we are going to put our sauce into this pot here, and I'm going to add some oil, and I have 1/4 cup. It's a 60 ml. Okay, we're gonna add some oil, and I'm gonna put it up for medium heat. So this is on medium heat, and I added my oil. I'm just gonna give it for a few minutes or a few seconds to heat up, and then I'm going to add my sauce. And I think it's ready. So I'm gonna have this on medium heat, not too high. And while that starts to boil up, I am going to start doing my meatballs. So now that we let this blend into our pot for at least 2 to 3 minutes until it's boiling, now I'm just gonna add my nor. And like I said, you can add salt or the nor, and I'm using this. So I'm gonna add that in there. Next, let me stir it. So our tomato sauce is already cooked up. Now I'm just gonna add my meatballs slowly. So now I'm going to add at least 6 to 8 cups of water. This is 4.5. I'm going to add 7 cups. Okay, now I'm going to put it on medium heat, and we're going to cover this up for about 5 minutes. Cover it up. So when that's ready, we'll start adding our veggies. So we let it boil up to 5 to 8 minutes, I would say. And I'm going to add my carrots first because they are a little harder to cook through. So I'm going to add my carrots in there. And I'm going to cover it up for 5 more minutes. See meatballs so far, they're going there. So I'm going to cover it up for 5 minutes. And after those 5 minutes, we'll be adding our potatoes. Now that we let that for 5 minutes, we are going to add our potatoes. We're gonna add our potatoes. Just be careful when you drop them in there. And we are going to cook them for at least 5 to 8 minutes, and then we are going to cover it up. We'll cover this up for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to add my squash. So now I'm going to add I'm adding my squash, my calabacitas. I'm just going to add a little bit right there. Okay, that's enough. Now what we're going to do is cover this up for about 10 to 15 minutes till fully cooked. So 10 to 15 minutes, guys, and we'll be checking up on our vegetables until they are softened. So our meatballs are done, but first I'm going to check this one. They are ready, fully cooked. This is how my caldo de albondigas came out, which is the Mexican meatball soup, and they are ready. So now I'm going to start to serve.